how to check public records with new proposed bill. There is a new bill that is being proposed in Maine. Currently, people are able to check public records from the past 100 years. The record will only be shown to the person on record, agent, or their attorney. Although this is the rule, it has not always been enforced. With the new bill LD 1781, records will be able to the public after 100 years from the date of death, marriage, or birth certificate. LD 1781 is listed as an act to allow electronic filling of vital records and closing of vital records to guard against fraud. Under LD 1781, genealogists will have a problem trying to check public records. They would have to prove they are an agent and provide a notarized letter. This would be a burden to genealogists. He or she would most likely charge the family for the extra expense. Most of the records from the last 60 years have already been electronically filled. This is an option for genealogists that need to check public records. Name, marriage, birth, and death certificates up to 1955 are available on microfilm. Anyone married between 1892 and 1966 can view the marriage certificate online. Death certificates are also online with the person's date of death and location. LD 1781 would not affect federal and any other records. U.S. Census and newspaper records are accessible to the public as well. It includes the time frames of 1920 and 1930. The Maine records can be viewed at the University of Maine at the Maine State Archives. The record will show a person's name, age, and the state he or she was born in. It will also show the place of birth of person's parents. The Bangor Daily News has been posting obituaries online for the past 6 years. It can be viewed by going to Bangor Daily News website, click on obituaries, and then obituary archives. Besides genealogists, LD 1781 would also affect the Maine tourist industry. Tourists stay in hotels, eat at restaurants, and also shop while trying to check public records. If they are unable to access birth, death, or marriage certificates, there will be no need for them to come to Maine. A person may not just be trying to find information on their grandparents, but also their aunts and uncles too. Fortunately, the bill has not come to House of Representatives or the Senate yet, but bill still has to go through fiscal reviewers to see what cost will be involved. Contact your state representative and senator and tell them how do you feel about LD 1781 before it passes.